President Trump spoke about the current situation unfolding in Venezuela a few days ago, and he made some comments that I'm shocked weren't bigger news.
Considering for Venezuela, what options are on the table right now to deal with this mess?
We have many options for Venezuela. And by the way, I'm not going to rule out a military option. We have many options for Venezuela. This is our neighbor. This is, we're all over the world. And we have troops all over the world in places that are very, very far away. Venezuela is not very far away, and the people are suffering, and they're dying. We have many options for Venezuela, including a possible military option if necessary.
That would be U.S.-led, Mr. President?
Say?
That would be a U.S.-led military operation?
We don't talk about it, but a military operation, a military option is certainly something that we could pursue.
I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. So this happened 3 days ago, and I didn't see it until yesterday night. I don't know why, right when he said it, didn't blow up on every single, news and politics outlet, every single media outlet. Why is that not the biggest news of the week? I mean, that's ridiculous. So here we go again. We already are doing 7 different interventions. So many, again, I struggle to name them all. Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Pakistan, Yemen, Somalia, Libya. Okay, so 7, I got them. 2 of them are full-scale wars, Iraq and Afghanistan, but he's escalating many of them. Now we're on the brink of some sort of military conflict with North Korea. That's been prominent in the news recently. And now he's out there openly talking about, maybe we do a military intervention in Venezuela. Venezuela? Wait, okay, so hold on. We have now 100% gotten rid of the idea in our public discourse that we need, there needs to be some sort of case made that the country in question that we're thinking of doing a military act against is threatening us. So we're, mask off, as Future would say. Mask off here. That's what it is. Back even during at the beginning of the Iraq War, the build-up to the Iraq War, they had to make a case that what? Oh my God, Saddam is a threat to us. Now, it was bullshit. It's not true. But they tried to make that case because they said the only way the American people are going to be okay with us going to war with Iraq is if we make them think, oh my God, he's going to attack us any minute now, and he has weapons of mass destruction, and he was responsible for 9/11 and all that bullshit. Now we're at the point where Trump just goes out there. He's like, maybe we do a military intervention against Venezuela. And then he brags about, we got troops everywhere around the world. Wait a second. You were the guy who on the campaign trail said that was a horrible thing. You were the guy who said, what are we doing? We go all these places. We don't need to be in all these places. Bring them home, and then we spend the money on our infrastructure and jobs here. That's what we have to do. Why are we wasting all this money overseas? Now you're bragging. We have troops everywhere. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's tremendous. Believe me. And nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about the fact he just threatened another country with military intervention. And in Venezuela, you think they're fucking sitting there like, yep, all right. Have you guys drafted the plans? I want to attack Wyoming. Do we have the military plans ready? Is everybody here? They're not talking about that. They're not doing that. They're obviously not going to attack the U.S. They have their own problems that they're dealing with internally. It's a very complex situation in Venezuela with Maduro right now. But here's the one thing I know for sure, and none of our fucking business. None of our fucking business. We already spend more than half of our discretionary spending on the military. We have 900 bases around the world. It costs $100 billion a year to maintain it. Flint, Michigan doesn't even have clean water. A little bit of dyslexia there. Our infrastructure gets a grade of D+. And we're out here talking about, maybe we do a military intervention. And nobody says on the world stage, oh my, look at these fucking provocative motherfuckers who are threatening people. If Venezuela said that to us, the world would be on fire. Did they just say they're going to attack you? Meanwhile, Trump's like, maybe we do a military action there. Maybe we do regime change. Why not? And everybody, we don't hold ourselves to the same fucking standard, man. We don't hold ourselves to the same standard. Here's how much the single mother in West Virginia trying to keep the fucking lights on and put food on the table. Here's how much he cares about Venezuela. Not at all. Not at all. But our government's just run amok. This empire that's just gone so nuts that we don't even try to, have the pretense of, oh my God, they're going to attack us or something. And then also when he brings up, like, a lot of people are suffering there. You know where else people are suffering? Dipshit. In the United States. You know where else people are suffering? Oh, I don't know, Saudi Arabia, who you prop up and arm and fund all the fucking time. How about Palestinians? You think they're suffering as you continue to give money and weapons to Israel and sit by idly as they expand their illegal settlements? Vice President Mike Pence was doing this on Twitter yesterday. These Venezuelans, I met these brave Venezuelan families. They just want freedom. That's all they want. We need to give them freedom. It's weird. So you care about freedom when it comes to Venezuelans, but you don't seem to care about it when it comes to Saudis. You back their authoritarian theocratic regime. You don't seem to care about it when it comes to Palestinians. You back their oppressor. Such bullshit. At least be honest, man. At least come out there and be like, look, here's the deal. We got this military-industrial complex. War's a business. People make a lot of money from doing war. These defense contractors paid the politicians, so the politicians give them contracts and they make more money, and we got all these weapons sitting around. We don't know what to do with it. We got so much money spent on the military budget. What are we going to do, sit around all day? Well, we're the only empire in the world. We want to keep our hand on the natural resources and remain the only hegemonic power. So, okay, we go around the world and we act like we're the world police, even though we're the world thug. At least be honest and say that. But, of course, they're not going to do that. They don't care about civilians in North Korea. They don't care about civilians in Venezuela. If they cared about civilians, they would try to help where they actually have influence and sway, like in Saudi Arabia, but they don't. They let them get away with whatever the fuck they want to get away with because they don't care about human rights and altruism and looking out for civilians. So let's stop pretending that they do. And let's stop not caring when our government just keeps threatening intervention fucking everywhere. And this is my money and your money paying for this, tax money. I can't believe nobody's fucking talking about this. Here we go again. 7 interventions we're doing right now, threatening an 8th with North Korea. Now we want to add maybe a 9th to the list with Venezuela. When they got their own problems. They're not going to attack us, but we're thinking, yeah, maybe we go in there because human rights or something.